I think I was about, 16 or so when I started traveling alone a lot. And I remember my father giving me this knife. Old Timer, it says. Very sharp. Actually cut through this leather if I wanted to. So, I told my dad, I said, I can't, he said, keep this in your car for protection. And I told him, Dad, you know, when I go into the cities, I could get arrested for keeping a blade like this. And he said, oh, you just tell him your old dad from Kansas told you. It's for protection. I was like, all right. At one point, it got kind of rusted. And I think I was 17 living in Lawrence, Kansas, and my boyfriend at the time, I think he traded some yayo for refurbishing of my knife. So this cokehead or tweaker or whatever refinished my blade for me, buffed it all down really nice, sharpened it. It's been, 15 years since. It's still hecka sharp. So I carry this thing with me everywhere when I'm out in the woods, especially. It's called a Schrade Old Timer. I'll just never get over the fact that so many people give me such a hard time for going out and traveling alone. They're always like, wow, really? Whoa, you're by yourself? Not even gonna bring a dog? You're gonna bring a gun? I'm like, nah, I'm gonna bring my Old Timer. And all of the survival skills that my dad taught me. He didn't teach me how to forage. He doesn't know all that much about plants, but he knows a lot about hunting and fishing and just general survival safety. Random things like always keep a candle and a coffee can in your car. So if you're caught in a blizzard, you can stay warm and not freeze to death. Or always carry a knife. You never know. I think a lot of young girls, especially in, the center rural areas of our country, are not encouraged to explore. Are not encouraged to go out because it could be dangerous. There could be scary people, stalkers. I know my mom definitely was always afraid that I was going to have stalkers, and I never have. There was actually one time I was in the Gila National Forest, and I got lost getting to this campsite. I don't know if you could really call it a campsite. It was just kind of an open area on a map that said it was a campsite, but there was no sign, or it was off the main road a while. And a large man in a large truck came driving through the turnout, and he stopped right in front of me and just stared at me for a good 10 minutes. I just stared at him. I was kind of terrified, to be honest. So I got up on top of my picnic table. There was a table there. I got up on top of it, standing there, started singing really loudly, and I grabbed a stone and started sharpening my knife, staring at this guy right in the face. It's like, what do you want, buddy? And he didn't say anything to me.